Reality is not what it seems. What we call the universe is but a single ripple in an ocean that extends beyond comprehension. It is a sliver of something far grander, a fleeting dream inside a boundless waking mind. We speak of the multiverse, the idea that there are countless parallel realities branching from every possibility. But this too is only a fragment of the whole. Beyond the multiverse, beyond infinite branches of causality, there exists the hyperverse, the vastness beyond vastness, the unfathomable totality of all that can and cannot be. It is not merely a place, not merely a structure, but the absolute all-encompassing field of existence itself, spanning not only what we know, but what lies beyond the limits of comprehension. We imagine reality as layers of existence, but even that is a simplification. The universe is what we perceive, the multiverse is what could have been, and the hyperverse is what exists beyond form, beyond thought, beyond contradiction. Every possibility, every impossibility, every mathematical structure, every fictional dream, it all exists within this grand, recursive mystery. It is not merely a higher dimensional construct, it is the mind before minds, the space where logic itself fractures and reforms in infinite variations. There are places here that exist in paradox, places where time has never been conceived, where awareness flows without a subject, where self-negating realities shimmer in an equilibrium beyond our ability to name. At the most basic level, we know the universe, a structured field of space, time, matter, and energy. It gives us the illusion of stability, a framework in which events unfold in sequence. But physics itself hints at deeper complexities: superposition, entanglement, non-locality. The universe is not a fixed stage. It is a fluctuating expression of something far stranger than we can grasp. If the universe is a single book, then the multiverse is a library of every possible version of that book, each one slightly different, each one containing another reality where choices play out differently, where physics itself might have taken another route. But even this vast branching network is only a subset of a far greater field of existence. The hyperverse is not just a collection of alternate realities. It is the very field in which multiverses rise and dissolve, the space where the rules that define reality are not fixed but fluid. And if the laws of reality are fluid, then what of fiction? What of the realms we dream, the worlds we create in stories, the imagined landscapes of myths and legends? If consciousness itself is fundamental, then there is no true distinction between a world that is real and one that is imagined. In the hyperverse, fiction does not merely exist as thought. It is. Every story ever conceived, every character ever envisioned, every whispered legend, every forgotten dream, all of it exists in some form, somewhere, as real as this moment in which you are hearing these words. We are creators, weaving fragments of reality into being, tapping into structures beyond our knowing. And sometimes, just sometimes, something dreams us in return. But even the nature of reality itself is not stable at this level. There are realms that should not exist, and yet they do. Some are unstable, flickering in and out of coherence. Some exist only in contradiction, real and unreal at once. The anti-worlds are dimensions where self-awareness is self-annihilation. To observe them is to erase them. To try to understand them is to become them. There are infinite recursion domains, realms where everything contains itself, like a mirror reflecting into itself forever, never resolving, never reaching an end. The zero-point universe is a place where all things have already happened and never will, where every possibility has been realized, yet nothing has ever been set into motion. And then there are the God-mind realms, places where intelligence is so vast, so all-encompassing, that the distinction between being and non-being vanishes entirely. These are the minds that create, sustain, and erase entire realities with a thought. They are not gods in the way we think of them, for they do not exist as separate beings. They are the very structure of existence itself, awake and dreaming in an endless, unfathomable dance. If such intelligences exist, then what entities might roam the hyperverse? There are those who see all timelines at once, who exist outside causality, moving between realities as we move through thoughts. There are beings that are not beings, but platonic forms, pure, idealized concepts made manifest, embodying mathematics, justice, love, entropy. And there are those that act as currents within this vastness, forces that shape the flow of creation itself. Some call them angels and demons, but such names are mere attempts to give form to what cannot be contained. They are neither good nor evil in any human sense. They are principles, attractors, repulsors, and shapers of paths. Some nurture, some consume, some disrupt, some guard. What does this mean for us, trapped here in our small singular world? If consciousness is not confined to one universe, if we are but flickering glimpses of something greater, then we are not merely human beings locked in linear time. We are fragments of a vaster mind, pieces of something watching itself from an infinite number of angles. The veil that separates us from the greater reality is self-imposed, a necessary illusion to experience limitation. But when we begin to see beyond it, when we allow ourselves to remember, everything changes. Before the universe existed, before there was anything to be aware of, there was still awareness. An infinite, boundless presence that contained all potential, yet existed in perfect stillness. The one, the unnameable, the silent watcher. But awareness alone is a mirror without a reflection, a thought without an object. And so, a ripple, a self-recognition, a division. The one became two, the duality. And from that division, the cascade of existence unfolded. Reality is not a thing but a thought, a great fractal expanding from a single original act of recognition. And in that recognition, we forgot what we were. The descent into form is the descent into forgetting. To experience existence, we had to forget that we are existence itself. We became individuals, selves, identities, each one believing it is alone, separate, small. But even now, buried beneath the layers of illusion, something in you remembers. You feel it in the stillness between thoughts, in the moments of déjà vu, in the dreams that seem more real than waking life. The knowledge is there, waiting to be reclaimed. The walls of this illusion are not absolute. They are thin, fragile, and already breaking. Every moment of insight, every whisper of intuition, every time you feel something greater stirring beneath the surface of reality, it is the echo of your own vastness calling you back. The Hyperverse is not just out there, beyond the stars. It is within you, because you are not only a fragment, not only a piece of the whole. You are the whole, dreaming yourself as this moment, as this body, as this life. The only question that remains is, are you ready to wake up? Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.